This year's Geneva Motor Show is practically bursting with new cars. In fact, there's too many to mention, so we're going to give you a little whistle-stop tour of the most important unveilings. Let's start with some actual production models, such as the Volvo XC60. It's a cross between a hatchback and an SUV, and will go on sale in October for around 25 grand. All models come with a special gadget called City Safe, which stops you having a crash at low speeds by automatically applying the brakes. If you fancy a family car but don't want to go off-road, there's the new Lancia Delta. This will be the first model from the Italian brand when it makes a return to the UK later this year. But if you're after something a little bit more flashy, then how about the gorgeous Alfa 8C Spider? Now unfortunately the Alfa costs well over 100 grand, but you could have almost 10 Citroën Berlingo's for the same price. And considering it's based on a van, it actually looks quite good. Or how about Toyota's IQ, which goes on sale next year for around 10 grand. Now, despite being smaller than an Igo, it can actually seat 4 people. Now that pretty much wraps up the production models, but there's some pre-production prototypes here at Geneva, such as the Mariva Concept. Now its key feature are those clever rear hinge back doors, which makes access into the cabin really easy. And it's also got quite a funky design, which shows that small MPVs don't have to be really boring. And that's a word that certainly doesn't apply to Mitsubishi's Prototype S. It's basically the Lancer Sportback, which will go on sale later this year, and you'll be able to get a hot rally art version with 240 brake horsepower for just under 20 grand. The next Seat Ibiza will cost even less, and it will be based on this rather wacky Boca Negra concept, and that name stands for Black Mouth. And can you guess why it's called that? Saab is also planning a small car, and this is the prelude to it. It's called the 9X Bio Hybrid, and it will turn into the 9-1 compact executive car. But some concepts will never spawn a road car. They're just pure flights of fancy, such as this model by Giugiaro. It looks like it's come from outer space and has a weird jet fighter-style canopy. And determined not to be outdone on the weird door front, the Pininfarina Citesi has all-round scissor doors. And that pretty much sums up this year's Geneva Motor Show. Now, if you want to see what some of the cars you've seen here are like to drive, you can check out future editions of Auto Express.